So I tried to do the chair spin. Chair broke. Welcome to episode 4 of Mamba's Office. Okay, today I'm going to. It's Sunday, and let's see. The weekends ain't nothing to us, right? Success does not keep normal business hours. All right, so what I'm going to go through today, I'll keep it pretty short and sweet. I do have a date tonight, probably about half an hour. This is about work, right? Okay, let's see what I got on my agenda. So today, pretty much, it's a Sunday. I studied, I read this book, like I said before, the last video, The 10 Commandments of Negotiation by Stephen Arnio, rest in peace. And in this book, it talks about negotiation. It kind of gives me a framework, right? As you guys know, I'm trying to close on a pharmacy deal. This deal, I'm looking at, let's be honest, I'm only looking at 2 deals right now. It was 3 in the last video, now it's 2. A deal in Brooklyn, this is about $1.3 million purchase price, and a deal out in Flushing, about $1.2 million, actually $1 million to $1.4 million purchase price. Okay, the deal number 1 in Brooklyn is a lot more hotter and a lot more active once we're further along. I have my own advisors and my consultants. The sellers are motivated. She has their own broker. I'm trying to figure this out, right? So this week, my work for this week, pretty much what I'm trying to get done. It's pretty much, right, I'm doing a daily deal check, right? I have some time off from work a little bit, and so I'm checking on my deals constantly, right, and trying to kind of see where everything's at constantly, because time in negotiation is non-linear, and these deals, people are unpredictable as fuck, right? So what I want to do is I want to kind of get together a draft term sheet for this Brooklyn deal. Let's get a draft term sheet, the purchase price, and how I want everything to go through, or how I want everything to come through. Okay, we get to this video. This video, I'll keep it real short and sweet. I'm going to talk about negotiation a little bit. You know what I mean? A little something. Like I said, I've been studying. I spend about an hour and a half studying negotiation, right? And going through gambits. Now, a gambit in chess is a move that you do to either get a time advantage or positioning advantage, right? And the same thing applies in negotiation. Negotiation is chess, people. It's chess, right? All right, I want to practice. So the work I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to practice some of my gambits, okay? All right, and one of the things I want to get to is using emotion in negotiation, right? So in this book, right, it talks about one of the gambits putting the opponent in the driver's seat, right? And so what you pretty much want to do, you want to have the opponent visualize, put them in a moment of time put them in a place, want them to visualize the success of this deal going through, of how their life could look after this deal, right? Use emotion, right? Because emotion can trump logic real easy. Real easily, right? You need logic, but emotion is also very important and is a very strong driver. And so there's 2 things I'm gonna practice. I'm practicing 2 phrases, right? Number 1 is I want to practice the work I'm gonna do right now. I'll do 3 on video, and the rest will fast forward. Okay? So would you guys bear with me if you're watching this video? Comment, tell me how you think I'm doing. Eating some berries because, bro, I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm not eating well. My diet is fucked up. You know? Sure. Look, let's take a step back and really think. 5 years from now, you're looking back at this decision, how will you feel knowing that this got done today, right? How would you feel knowing we got this deal done? Right? You got to think. We want to see the forest from the trees. So, right, we're really fretting about these details, but let's really think, right? 5 years from now, how would you feel knowing that you got this deal done today? Just okay. Let's take a step back, right? Let's take a scope back and see what we're trying to accomplish here. Let's not confuse the trees for the forest. Let's see the forest for the trees, right? So 5 years from now, how will it feel to know that you got this deal done today? Like, seriously, just take a second. How would it feel to know that you got this deal done today? Okay, second statement I'm going to say in this video. So this is me to the seller. Okay, let's take a second. Let's take a step back. So just think, right? I mean, you guys have been trying to sell, right? I mean, you said yourself that Rachel, you said yourself that you guys have kind of been feeling this way, right? And so, like, think about it this way. Had you made this decision 3 years ago, how would your life be different today? Okay, guys, let's take a step back. Let's really, big picture, think about what we're trying to accomplish here, right? You guys want to sell, I want to buy, and this is right here in our fingertips, right? Let's think about it this way, right? Had you made this decision 3 years ago, how would your life be different today? You guys, let's take a step back, right? We're getting into the details of it, but you guys know you guys have been wanting to sell. You guys have explained this to me. And just think about it, right? 3 years ago, had you made this decision, how would your life be different, right? Where would you be now if you had made this decision 3 years ago, right? How far along would you be on with your life, right? What opportunities could you have gotten into? So we got to think about it that way. We got to think about it that way. So you got to think about it that way. How would your life be different? So if you had made this decision 3 years ago, how would your life be different? So I feel we should be thinking about it that way. So I feel, so let's work together to try to make this happen. So let's work together and try to make this happen. So look, we have to really take big picture here, right? To be honest, the healthcare market is changing, right? And you guys have said yourself, there's social media you guys haven't done, there's delivery, there's a whole different brand new world, especially post-coronavirus, right? And healthcare is bigger than ever, but it's different. You need to have tech. There's all these new companies coming in there. There's Capsule, there's Alto, there's Amazon. A lot of new entrants to the market, to the retail game has completely changed. The model's completely changed, and it requires a lot of time, and I feel a lot of energy. A lot of time and energy is required to compete in this new marketplace. Right? You don't want to wait around for something like that. Right? Any day a new competitor can come in. I have a story. I have an example. So I've been looking for a pharmacy for about 5, 6, 7 months now. I've been looking, researching and looking, talking to all kinds of sellers, right? Your store is an amazing store. And I think we can get, this is something that's a really good fit for both of us. But I'm looking at a store in my neighborhood. I live on the Upper East Side. There's a pharmacy I was looking at, and they've had it since only 10 years. You guys have had it for long, only 10 years, right? And they've had the store for years. And, right now, the seller is scrambling. He's scrambling. Most people wait until it's too late, right? He's scrambling to find a buyer. He reached out to me late May, and he was telling me that he's looking for me to buy, right? After we had just spoken 6 months prior, right? He's trying to wait it out. That's the general mantra. Wait it out, wait it out, wait it out. But how long could you really wait? I feel like when an opportunity presents itself, you act on it. So we should try to get this done. And so this guy, and now 6 months later, reaches out to me. I'm past it. Okay, I was trying to have a conversation with him. He wasn't working with me, and he reached out to me now, right? And he's asking me, what can you do for it? He asked me, he spent X. I think he spent $400,000 to buy the pharmacy, and he wants to lease that. But look, the game has changed. When you bought it, it's different. And how I see it is this, right? When I come to a pharmacy, I see what the current status is. It's either good, is it neutral? Well, there's no neutral. It's either doing well or it's dying, in my opinion. It's dying, going into the ground. It's one or the other. There's no neutral in pharmacy, in any business, in my opinion. And from my experiences, what I've seen, what I've read, right? my own father has a business, right? And so this guy's business, in my opinion, was dying. He could see it as neutral, but I see it as dying. And now I ask myself, okay, it's the current picture of the pharmacy. Is it worth putting in the effort, the time, the energy? I really have to think about that. And I feel it's an important thing to think about. Is it worth the time and energy? And in my opinion, his business was not worth the time and energy, right? Now I'm looking, right, 6 months ago, maybe it was, right? When I had nothing, I was just starting out and I had the financial backing, I'm ready to close a deal. Maybe it was. But 6 months later, now it's not, right? Your store I'm looking at. I have another store I'm looking at in Queens. 2 stores I'm looking at, great stores, right? And so I want to act and I want to work with somebody who's ready to act and who sees an opportunity. And, what are we waiting for, right? Because in my opinion, your business is either growing or it's dying. I think that was good. I'm going to plug this back and see how that looks. Um, Another key point I want to add in from the book is the side that gives the biggest concessions loses. So in negotiation, right? Negotiation is pretty much trading. It's the things you want, the issues you have on a list, and their issues on they want and on what they have on their side, right? You guys pretty much trading issues and wants and needs back and forth until you reach some kind of agreement, right? And so in the book, Stephen says that the side that makes the first big concession loses. So the side that gives up something big easily loses, right? So in negotiation, you gotta fight everything, man. You gotta fight. Nothing's free. There's nothing free. The theory of reciprocity, nothing's free. If somebody wants something, you ask for something back, and don't be afraid to ask for something more than what they're asking for you. Okay, what else is going on in my life? Fitness has been alright, man. I just did some push-ups. I'm not eating. Like, let's be honest, I'm just not eating. I don't have enough protein in my system. That's a fact. Speaking of such, I hate these fucking Ensure high protein shakes. I want to vomit. It makes me want to vomit this thing right here. I'm not even gonna drink this, but I need to get some protein in my system. Like, on some serious shit. I really need some protein. It's bad. At least I look skinny. Some people want to look skinny. I want to look muscular. So there's that. Okay, in terms of women, right? I'm just talking to a few. I got a chick coming over now. She's cool. But I made a bet on my book. Nah, I'm not gonna put that on here. But there's a thing that goes. There's a saying that I 100% believe in is what get measured gets done. What get measured gets done. So I have a notes, a list in my phone. The next 10 women I deal with, right? The next 10 from today on, the next 10 girls I deal with, right? I'm gonna document how long it takes me to meet 10 new women. Their attributes, and just document, right? And what my mentality is and process going in, so I know what I'm doing is right, what I'm doing is wrong, right? Because really, what I get to is what am I? What's my game like? What am I about? When it comes to dating. And so always fucking thinking, fuck it, we'll just document my next 10 girls. That could be in a year from now, right? Be shorter, right? I don't know. There's players out there that understand that. There's niggas out there that understand that. But I'm gonna document the next 10. Yeah, next 10. Yeah, we'll document that. All right, man. That's about it. What we drink tonight? Okay, tonight I'm gonna open this. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. We're gonna shoot the drink. All right, drink this Cabernet. See it popping. All right, guys. You guys have a good week. Wisdom and strength. There's a lot of crap going on right now, man. With rest in peace, George Floyd, man. For real, man. It's a lot. This world is really crazy today nowadays, and so I wish everybody watching this video wisdom and strength, and defend your mental. Really defend your mind, man. Like I'm not letting this like keep swinging for the fences. Okay, love, not bad.